Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Potsmoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament of the Christian Bible. I used this very King James version of the Christian Bible in order to put together the prophecy of Israel from the Ketuvim, or prophetic text. Now, on my last video, I stated plainly that 75% of the events foretold have played out exactly as they were said to have played out, which leaves us with the creation of Zion. The next thing that is going to be happening, which is a major event in the annals of humanity, will be the gathering of the newly to be formed nation of Zion here in York, Nebraska. The reason that you're going to be coming to me is because of the statement I just made. 75% of the prophecy has already played out. 25% remains, and that 25% is Zion. So when people hear that, see that, that's gonna be like, whoa, 75%? What's Zion? Zion is a lot of things. And Zion is the prophecy of Israel. It is the creation of a new nation in the center of what remains of Donald Trump's United States of America. You see, his job was to take the United States of America to the brink of civil war, which he is doing as we speak. Now, as I said in my last video, he's not going to succeed for the simple fact that he's killed off his base. He does not have the numbers to be reelected simply because of Sturgis, his rallies, the beaches, the businesses being open, the children going back to school. All of these things that he has forced into being has had only one effect in America, because he made wearing masks a political statement. He condemned his people to death because people who follow him refuse to wear face masks. They refuse to stay home. They refuse to self-quarantine. They refuse to take care of their health. They refuse to listen to the CDC, Fauci, Brooks, WHO, their local doctor, anybody and everybody that tells them that COVID-19 is deadly. And to those with an compromised immune system, it is very deadly. And that is the trick with COVID-19. If you do not have a strong immune system capable of defending itself against a novel virus, you don't stand a chance. That's why those with pre-existing conditions are dying, and by the thousand, because they don't have a natural defense against normal things, let alone something that the body has never seen before. The reason why COVID is devastating you is because Trump and everything he represents has denied you every single thing that you need to fight this virus. So, you have followed an idiot into hell, and hell is exactly where you're going. But fortunately for you, hell is short-lived. Because hell is dying and watching your loved ones go through hell being unable to do very much to help them. Knowing that you're leaving your children to be adopted by me and my guild, my child care guild. You have killed yourselves already. It's too late. If you haven't already been wearing a mask over the past month, you're already exposed and on your way to either compromised health like me or bye-bye. If you've been wearing a mask, chances are you might have a stronger immune system because you've been smart enough to at least have fresh vegetables and fruits in your diet, like I have. I always eat my fruits and vegetables, and they're always live, as close to the ground as I can get them. And that is the difference. Well, okay, I did have help from the grave. As soon as I was exposed, they started boosting my immune system through telepathy, empathy, spiritual healing. And I had already been working for 6 months at a fruit bar, a salad bar. So I had been stuffing myself with good natural, well, pseudo-natural food that had actual living, viable cells in it that could sustain me. And that is why when I was exposed to COVID-19, and I felt that exposure twice, I'm an empath. I can sense living beings. I can sense a spider when they come into my aura. I can sense a virus when somebody comes into my aura that has the virus. And it happened twice in early February. And by the time the CDC was getting around to saying that this was bad, I was already sick, and so was my roommate. And so was a majority of the people that I work with at the truck stop. Some of them almost went to the hospital. But you know what? I'm a healer. And I healed them. And when I healed them, the gray healed them through me. And we got through it. And they can help you too. Find a Reiki master. Call upon higher powers than modern medicine, because modern medicine is what is killing you. You need to be in the fresh air where the virus, if you have it asystematically, will dissipate into the atmosphere where it becomes inert and pretty much dies. If it goes high enough into the atmosphere, it will die. So, your best bet is to follow the prophecy, to do exactly what the prophecy says that we should do. We should take a stand against COVID-19, against Trump, and against corporate America, which Biden represents. Okay? Biden and Kamala are the best bet that America has. Do not get me wrong. If I were an American citizen, I would vote for Biden. And if you choose to remain in America, I suggest you do the same. The rest of us are going to go camping. Because, see, the thing is, Biden and Kamala are going to try to tweak the police state, but keep it intact. They're going to try to tweak the corporate state, but keep it intact. Now, mind you, the corporate state is better than Trump because Trump wants to dictate. So, vote for Biden. I endorse Biden. But if you use drugs, if you've ever been subjected to police brutality, if you're poor, if you're unemployed, if you're homeless, if you're about to be evicted, if you have nowhere else to turn, come here. Because if you stay where you're at, you're going to die. You're going to die from exposure to COVID-19, even through the mask. Because you can't protect yourself fully all the time in a super saturated environment. And the cities are super saturated. They're super saturated with poison, carbon dioxide, CO2. All of the chemicals from all of the exhaust from all of the vehicles, all of the factories spewing out all that fucking poison. And all you're doing is recycling that poison air, thinking that little bits of fucking piece of paper are going to be enough to protect you from all of that. But see, the problem is there's so little oxygen left in the particulates that you breathe that you are starving for oxygen in the cities. That's why you get so sick so quick, so easy, so badly, that you have to be hospitalized for every little thing. COVID-19 is devastating you because you do not have enough oxygen to breathe in the cities for you to fight it. And on top of that, you're not eating your live fruits and vegetables, which contains the majority of your nutrients and life force. Instead, you're eating poisoned, depleted crap. I call it cardboard because that's about all it is. It's fiber infused with sugars, salts, spices, additives, poisons to prolong the lifespan. The death span. You're eating zombie food, man. That shit that comes in the box is nothing more than cardboard infused with crap to make you eat it. Sugar, salt, spices. They take out all of the life force and they leave you the corpse. Then they put a little bit of nutrients into the corpse so that it'll sustain you. But it's dead. You don't get anything from it. The only thing you get from it is the little bits of vitamins and shit that they put into it to sustain you. While they line their pockets with everything you've ever done. That's what Biden is offering you. That's what they're going to maintain and ensure. They're going to make it harder for the police to actually murder you. But they're not going to make it harder for them to control you. So let the gray watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. Let them teach you right from wrong. And may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy, be your joy, pursue your joy. Let's make a joyful world. Come to York, Nebraska. Come to your tents. Let's change the world. Love you. Later, because I'll never say goodbye.